Hello everyone, Jay Sharma here, one of the top software seller on JVZO, one of the top premium vendor on Manchai, top software vendor awardee 2015, and a credible name in software launches. And today I'm going to talk about HQWebinar, which is my upcoming software, which is going live tomorrow. And this is a special demo for everyone who follow Mike from Maine. So in this short demo, I'm going to cover these 7 questions which Mike has sent to me, and I'm going to try to explain why this technology is different, why this technology is a future on which we have built HQWebinar, and I'm going to talk about interesting case studies and stories related to how HQWebinar is helping startups in medical field. So I'm going to cover everything, and so yeah, let's start. So starting with the first question, Mike has asked me, why did you create this one? So I want to answer what HQWebinar is actually before answering this question. So let's get to the different screen. Yeah, so this says sales page. So I'm gonna read what HQWebinar actually is. So this is a system, this is a webinar system which is built on world's strongest technology, distributed systems, which is peer-to-peer technology. I'm gonna show you one image over here. Yeah, so as you can see over here, you see we have webinar host, we have broadcast delivery networks. So the technical term, if you don't understand, just understand this. This is the same technology on which blockchain works. This is the same technology on which Facebook Messenger works and Slack works. The same technology we have used in HQWebinars. So this technology makes sure that you run ultra high quality smooth webinar, or you can run automated webinar as well, or live webinar, and you will never face any glitch, delay or lag. We have tested the system, with 30,000 peer nodes in real-time webinar, and it is so powerful that you can even hold 1 million live viewers, that means attendees in live like automated webinar. That's the power of peer-to-peer technology. That's the power of distributed systems, and that's why blockchain is so popular. So we have used the same technology, and HQWebinar has all those features which we have missed in current and existing webinar systems. I was in research of webinar system which is kind of cheap, not too costly, and having all those features of automated webinars, webinar on demand, webinar where I can get the payments, immediately, paid webinars as well, and feature, making sure that my live webinar runs smooth without any crash, without any delay or glitches. And I was searching for it for the long time, and I used to find webinar system which obviously used to be costly, like $247 per month, but there were only very few having majority of those features. So you had to compromise on 1 or 2 features or 3 features. But over here we have built a system covering everything which any of the marketers need. So whatever I need as a user, I have made sure that that those features are in this platform. So I can assure you, even if you have left any feature, you guys can just suggest us, and we'll include. But as far as I know, we have tried to cover each and every aspect, each and every use case into the system. Yeah. So you can see, you can broadcast any pre-recorded videos live. You can run high quality live webinar. You can run automated webinar, encode and replay. You can run paid webinar where you can integrate your PayPal and you can charge people before joining the webinar. This is a newbie friendly system. You can have integration with Zapier and 150 other apps. It works with every page builder, and we are giving commercial license as well into this one. Now coming to how to run this one, it's very easy. You create new webinar, select date and time, webinar description, share registration link, and start selling. It's that simple. And as I've told you, why this system is better from, and why this is built on strongest technology of peer-to-peer. Now coming back to this system, this is what peer-to-peer looks like. This is a diagram which we have made to showcase how peer-to-peer technology works. So in existing system, you might find that there's a lag or there's a latency So in peer-to-peer, you won't find any latency. It will be zero latency. It will be ultra smooth, and that's how it should be. Now coming to a question, why did you create this? So there's an interesting story. We actually created this for one of the startups earlier, before making it a commercial form, to get into the market. So we actually made it as an integration into this startup, Book Healthcare, where all the specialist doctors in the world, they interact with each other, with patients, into operations as well, and they were using our UHD video technology. So as you can see in this image, doctor supervising operations in remote part of the world using UHD video technology inbuilt in Book Healthcare, which has been done by our team. The same technology which we are using into HQWebinar.com. So imagine how strong this technology is. That medical community, one part of the medical community around the world is relying completely on on HQWebinar technology, in critical cases of life and death, where they have to do the operations, where they have to suggest things, where they have to check up the patients as well. So yeah, that's a power of peer-to-peer. So we actually made this for that startup, and then we came to this conclusion that if we are helping so much into different field, why don't we create a proper system, include all those features which we ourselves we need, which we have felt is not available into GoToWebinar and Zoom and Cisco WebEx, into other those systems. Why don't we create our own platform? So it started as one of the experimentations, and we did it. So that's how we made it. First for the medical health sector, and then we saw how powerful this is. So why not make our own system? We made our own system. Now, coming to what problem does it solve? It solves a lot of problems. To give you, an example, till now, everyone and everyone, and anyone, who loves to do webinar, they know, that what are the shortcomings into different platforms. You don't get everything into one platform. Either you have system which is good for live, either you have system which is good for automated webinars, but you don't find any system which is good for live as well, for automated webinar as well, for encore as well, having CTA buttons as well, having all those multiple features for paid webinar. So you can have a multiple set of features, 15 to 20, which any of the marketer can tell you that is required for the best optimizing result. You won't get it in any of the platform except HQWebinar, which I'm gonna just show you. All these features. If when you see the comparisons with other platforms over here. Okay, so GoToWebinar, Cisco, Zoom, and HQWebinar. These are the majors which we have compared with. Peer-to-peer distribution system, cloud-based. Yes, ours is high quality live webinar. Broadcast any pre-recorded webinar as live, run live like webinar, encore replay, on-demand webinar, paid webinar, high converting landing pages. We have around 50 of that, unlimited webinars and pages and attendees. So we don't have that kind of limit, which others put on. After that, we have autoresponder and email funnel as well. You can set your emails to go at the time. Inbuilt chat system, which is kind of advanced, better than the GoToWebinar. Analytics and report system, dedicated real-time SD stream, unlimited attendees, multiple coordinator, up to 15 we have. Record and replay, multimedia, screen sharing, remind your attendees, no delays, waiting launch. We have special kind of waiting launch, high converting pages, which make sure that your attendees don't leave. We provide you brand customization, so no more having the page or having the logo of HQWebinar. You can just add your own company logo and make it more professional. We have high converting replay pages as well, free unlimited hosting, inbuilt funnel system, integration with 150 apps, as I told you earlier, collect payments directly via PayPal, and the price is I'm going to talk about later on. So yeah, we have all these features. Most of it is missing into major apps. So, and apart from it, if I have to go on basics on why what kind of problem it solves. So anyone who has issue going on a camera in front of people live, right? So they can do the recording of video just like I'm doing right now. They can edit it via Camtasia or any other tool, free tool. You can use it and present the best content online into webinar. Run automated live like webinar. So you don't you have to make sure that you record content. Just make sure if you're well prepared, do it, edit, do it again, take multiple takes and then present the best thing online in a webinar. You don't have to go live. So everyone who find it issue going live, you can run automated webinar using the system. So that's a one first problem. Second problem which we are solving is that the current major apps are too costly. They are there $497 per month. I'm talking about general 1,000 attendees, or $997 per month as well for 2,000 attendees or something like that. And they don't have all those features which we as a marketer required. They have limited feature. They lag, crash, they delay in webinar as well. Leaving you embarrassed in front of your audience. So we are solving all those kind of problems. Now coming to proof, if we have any. So one of the proof which I presented earlier is of book healthcare. This is a very strong proof. If you see it, what's happening in this image. This is a very strong proof. Where doctors, and the community, medical community is interacting with patients and with themselves. So imagine how powerful this technology is. Where they're relying on us. Apart from it, in my last launch, which I did of selling messenger. So you guys will be amazed to know. This is the internal info which I'm sharing for the first time to the public, that we did 127 sales in one of the automated webinars which I ran just after the day one. So we did it using automated webinars which I did from HQWebinar. So that's a second proof of my sales. And we are running a lot of automated webinars into Seller Messenger, into Messenger Mix, which is my another startup for Facebook Messenger app, using HQWebinar. So we have these two concrete proof, and apart from it, I'm going to send more proof as I get from my team, regarding beta users, who have taken accounts from us, who are willing to share proof with us. Okay. So the third question is, who is it for? This is for anyone and everyone who has business online. Webinar are the best form of strategy, best form of tool to convert your traffic, to make that kind of engagement, to make that kind of connection, that kind of authority with your audience. So if you want to make more sales, if you want to close high ticket sales, if you want to make sure that your traffic convert, they listen to you, they interact with you, no matter you're into e-com business, you're into software, you're into Kindle publishing, you're into mortar and brick, any business, if you have presence online, if you have website online, right, you should get HQWebinar, so that you can run automated webinars. You can set the timer for 5 minutes. So imagine anyone coming to your site, getting that, they get that kind of pop-up, or once they click on any of the button, they get this message that webinar is going to start in 5 minutes, and they click on it. In 5 minutes, they are into the webinar zone, and you're not even there. You have recorded it once. That webinar will keep on repeating. It will keep on going every 5 minutes. And imagine the kind of conversions you will get from each and every visitor. So if you want to utilize leverage power of webinar, like all these multi-millionaire marketers said, I was listening to Ty Cohen in Venice, and he said 90% of his income revenue is generated from automated webinars. And I was shocked. That guy is making 10 million, more than 10 million, every year. And 90% is through webinars. And I've read how Russell Brunson once said that webinar are the tool. Webinar is integral part of the promotions of ClickFunnels. He had built that whole company using webinars, by doing numerous webinars, hundreds of webinars. So if you want your business to flourish, if you want more revenue into your business, this tool is for you. Now coming to demo. Yes, I have a demo for you. Here it is.
Hey guys, we are here for a demo for HQWebinar. This is a webinar hosting platform that our team has created. As soon as you log in, you land to our dashboard. Over here, you are presented with three options: upcoming webinars, the webinars that you are going to hold in the future, past webinars, webinars that you already held, and pre-recorded webinars, a feature we provide for you to run .mp4 format pre-recorded videos as live webinars. So in this demo, I'll be creating a new webinar. We'll see it over here in the upcoming webinars and then try these options out. So let's create a new webinar. As soon as you click on create new webinar, you're presented with two options: host a live webinar or use an existing video file to host a pre-recorded webinar. For this demo, we'll create a live webinar. So we are landed on this page to create a webinar. Let's give this a title: Demo Webinar with me. We can set the time zone, so we basically pick your time zone based on where your machine are. You can change it to wherever you want to set it to. We can upload a webinar picture over here, and we also generate a picture, so we're gonna try that. And we have webinar tags. So basically these help in searching and listing of your products. So we'll add tags, webinar, demo, and let's set it to say 10 minutes from now, 8:15 p.m. Yeah, so you can set whatever, save. So this has created our webinar. So our webinar is supposed to be on 29th June at 8:15 p.m. based on my local time. You can see the UTC time for reference. And okay, this is webinar details page. This is basically to confirm and you can edit the changes that you. So webinar detail page. Over here you can confirm the details that you entered while creating this webinar. You can edit it, add more tags, and also add a webinar description. This is the registration link that would be generated for your prospect attendees. This can be shared, and I want to attend the webinar. I'll just mail myself this proposal, and boom, I'm registered. Under registrants, over here we can see the webinar registrants, those that have registered for the webinars. If there is payment involved, it's set to pending. With this functionality, webinar coordinator, basically you can add moderators for your webinar. They help you manage the chat, the experience itself. You can send an invite to any coordinator. I'm again going to make that guy a coordinator. In and boom, that guy is added as a coordinator. So when he confirms, this would update. HQWebinar also provides you with email funnel. So all the peoples that have registered, we provide access to the entire catalog, and you can sell automated mails to them, like for 24 hours before the webinar, just for a follow-up. And it's a one-click feature. You could try say 15 minutes before webinar, and that will shoot me a mail. We also provided a calendar widget because these days that's pretty important. Resources tabs. This helps you upload resources like PDF, PPTs before your webinar so that all the attendees have access to the material readily. The registration page. So when you create a webinar, a default registration page is provided to you. But if you want to edit it, add more fields, for example, we could edit it through this registration panel. Let's say I want a mobile number also. So I could add it as an optional field. We create the text field, and our dashboard should have been updated by now. Yes. So you can manage your registration page through this console. You could also have app integrations that all your registrations are piped to one of your other services. Like for this account, I have added MailChimp, and you could load the lists from MailChimp. So all the registrations are automatically added to those leads. And you can add more integrations to our ecosystems. So we have a bunch of app integrations that are available right now. PayPal is also there. So have fun. So in this registration page, you could also add a thank you page. So as soon as your webinar ends, if you want your users to be redirected, at the end of on the registration page, we also have a feature for you to add a thank you page. Basically, if you want your user redirected to a video or another website of yours, you could just add a thank you page, and after the webinars, all the attendees would be redirected there. Branding. We understand how important your brand is for you. So with this branding menu, you could customize the entire look and feel of your webinar by adding, like, say, a color scheme. Let's go a little bit brighter, and let's choose a logo for us. I think I have something on my desktop that might help. So now I'll just open this. I think this much would be fine for now. I'll crop this, and just like that, I have created a custom logo for my webinar series. I've updated the colors. Let's go with that then. Confirmation and webinar room. So basically, this should have updated our template fields to add your logo, your custom colors, and so and so. Your confirmation emails, reminder emails that you send through our email funnel would also be updated with your branding colors. So now I'll show you the registration page builder. So basically, if you want to completely customize the registration process for your webinars, you could create your registration page from our templates. So you could create your own custom pages using my pages. You could use a premium templates. Our team is working hard on adding 50 premium templates to this repository. Let's create a new template using this blank template. Okay. So now that we have created a webinar, it's time to join the room. Join room means going to the backstage of where, as a presenter, we host the webinar. Clicking on join room takes us to the backstage, as I said. Here, we set the resources up as you need. Once you're ready, click on start your video and mic to get your experience started. Hi guys. So now, as I can see, my video looks good, audio looks good, and this shows me one host, 0 viewers. So none of you are watching live right now. So let's start the webinar so some of you can watch online. So we have 0 registrants, so maybe that's why. So now 3, 2, 1, our demo webinar has started. So as you can see, we have provided a few tools for our webinar presenters, like our Chrome extension for screen sharings. So this encapsulates and takes care of picking up screens from other than your browser. We have a few other options available over here. As you can see, I can start and stop my screen sharing. As you see, I have already started sharing my other screen. I can also mute, if I want to adjust my UI, I can do that. I can start and stop the camera if I don't want you to see me. If I want you to see me, I could mute my voice. I don't know if you felt that. You can change the UI to have a full screen view. This is your live chat. So basically, if you have configured your webinar, we have an option to have a one-on-one chat or a live chat. You can configure it however you want to host your webinar. So let's do one thing. Let's open this webinar as a attendee and look at. I'll Yes, and some mobile numbers. So I think this would work well. So let's register it. So this would actually give me my attendee link. So whenever your attendee goes to the registration page, he's provided with the webinar link and also is sent a mail with the webinar link. So let's say hi new guy. So this is the experience I get as a presenter, and I can talk to hi Karthik, how are you? All questions will be answered, or whatever you like. So okay. So let's stop my screen sharing and let's do one thing. Let's stop this webinar and then I'll take you to our next feature. So let's come back to the dashboard for a while. So over here we list the app-wide settings as you will. So basically your app integration, different users, you can manage all your recordings, have some settings, add team members to collaborate from this panel. So let's say I want to add a so in the team page I see I've added some of my team members. You can add new people from here. Let's go back to the dashboard again. We'll be looking forward to see you all host your webinars and have a great experience with HQ Webinars. Thank you.
Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the demo. Now, next question is what is included in FE offer? Okay, so like I showed you that image, what's included into FE offer. I'm gonna show it again. What's included into FE offer? Okay. So we have videos. Okay, so superior automated live-like webinars. That's into seamless, smoothest live webinars. Unlimited attendees, multiple coordinator, instant chat system, multimedia, screen sharing, remind your attendees, track, record and replay, join in browser, true HD, no delays, waiting launch, high converting landing pages, stimulated system, inbuilt email funnel system. So all these features which you see over here, all these features, are part of front end, which I've shown you earlier. So this plus, yeah, plus what you're getting is this commercial license. There are two versions on front end. So one has commercial license. That means you can allow your clients to run webinar from your own client, and you can charge them any amount you want. So that's part of front end. Plus I have few bonuses as well. 1 year WordPress website hosting free for 3 domains, and there are the bonuses just for micro main customers. 60 premium software bonuses. You can get this link, and 50 high converting registration page and thank you page templates. So that's a part of front end. What we are giving in front end just for micro main customers. Okay, what's in OTOs? So OTO one is pro system, in which we have feature for everyone who want to leverage and squeeze maximum out of HQWebinar systems. So we have for them. These are the features. Like if you want to do custom domain mapping, if you want custom logo and color branding for yourself, 50 more landing page templates which are highly premium, Wix style page builder, where you can customize and making page. Imagine you're getting kind of page builder itself into OT1 as a part of this package, where you can drag and drop, you can edit, you can make it column size, anything, whatever you want, so that's open-ended. Then you can stream your webinar live on YouTube, Vimeo, Dailymotions as well. We have advanced artificial intelligence powered analytics, which will help you understand what more you have to do to make more sales, more profits, at what time people left, what kind of mail should be sent to them. So everything is AI powered. You can run more paid webinars. We have multilingual chat support if you have customers from different languages. So for that we have multilingual chat supports, unlimited app integrations, in any app you want. And we're gonna do 2 webinars which will help you to grow your business fast. You'll understand what are the secret strategies of doing webinar, to increase your profits and revenue in your business. So that's OTO1. OTO2 is resellers, where you'll have chance to buy a license, 100 license, 250 license from us, which you can resell to others. Because since we are into startup mode, we want HQWebinar to reach as far as possible, get as much as exposure as possible, and our own customer will become our our promoters, our brand ambassadors. So you can have 100 license, 250 license from us at a small time price of 247, 497. And imagine how powerful this technology is. And if you see GoToWebinar and all other tools, they are selling it into $247 per month, $497 per month. So anyone and everyone would like to buy from you if you're giving them account into low price, whatever price you want, or maybe per month as well, $17, $27. So that will be extra income source for you. And that's the answer for your next question, how they can make money with this one. So use automated webinar on your websites, where you can do more engagements. You can sell even while you sleep, using webinars. Just record it once. It's very easy. If you check, it's very easy to make webinar. If you see, write a script, record with presentation, edit or tweak as much as you want, make it a video and stream it live, into webinar. It's very easy. So you can make money using it. Just make it once, and it will keep on repeating itself in every 5 minutes, making you money. Plus you can buy resellers as well. You can buy OTOs, and you can sell these accounts and make extra 5 to 6 figure income per month if you do it right. All depends on you. So that's everything. I've given the demo. We are giving 180 days guarantee. Imagine that's the kind of confidence we have on our software, that we are giving everything and anything in a start. So once again, HQWebinar is a tool using which you can run any type of webinar, live like in co, pre-recorded, replay, smoothly in high quality without any lag or delay, using world's most powerful peer-to-peer technology, the same technology which is used into blockchain, Slack, and Facebook Messenger. If you have any doubt, any question, just ping Mike, and we'll answer each and every question of yours. So thank you, Mike. Thank you for everything, for asking me to make this video, and yeah,